guys, welcome back. Let me just do this now. No, that one. Okay. Hi, Adwani. Richie is here. She's also early. Where are they? Where's Jet Li? I love your view there. Oh, so Adwani is not connected to audio yet.
Hello, I'm here, ma'am.
Oh, there is Rishu, but I haven't admitted her yet. I'll wait for Jet Li. I'm very bad. Sorry, don't tell Rishu.
Oh, never.
Oh no. Wow, I feel guilty, so I may as well admit her.
Dave seems to be very much concerned about his bands, I guess. I think he should just relax and concentrate what he's doing and just try to improve with his vocabulary. That is more than enough. Otherwise, grammatically, I'm not seeing that he is doing a lot of mistakes, but yes, most of his pronunciations again is mostly same like me. That Indian touch is there. I think he has to come out of that. That is enough for him.
But he's the kind of person who worries too much. Like it's just too much. He's like always thinking so seriously. I wanted to tell him that can you at least laugh also once in a while? You're so serious. That's the kind of person he is, and I feel like he worries about everything.
Yeah. It happens when you are too much focused about something and you are keen to get what you want.
Yeah, those kind of people, they're also perfectionist. They want everything perfect, and yeah. So I feel so bad for people.
I was also a bit crazy like this in my first attempt, but now I've realized that we have to go easy. It is not a cup of tea that you have to just drink it. We have to put in a lot of efforts, and then definitely will come out flying colors.
Yeah, I mean, so there is Risha. I feel so bad. Okay, I'll just admit her. All right. But Dave is not back yet. I don't know what happens to him.
I don't know.
So, Rishu, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello there. Okay, guys, do you want us to start now?
Yes, I would like to go.
Okay, so maybe Jet Li and Ardi, you can be, Jet Li is examiner and Ardi would be the candidate. And then after that, you switch and then I'll look after, I'll take care of Rishu.
Okay.
Ahana is coming too.
Let me grab some questions. Okay.
So Ahana, come.
Okay, Aarti, this is from part 1. Okay. What is your country famous for? Okay, those questions have already gone about you. Means part 1 of part 1. I mean, it's second this thing, sub part.
Okay.
Means your
What exactly?
Do you understand what I mean?
No. No. So
Okay,
it's just
forget.
part
Like
one.
it's a part one question only. Okay, I left that introduction part. Introduction about you. Okay.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Means
now I understand.
you got me. Okay. So
Yeah, now I understand.
what is your country famous for?
Well, my country is famous for a lot of things. Like, it is famous for its rich culture, heritage. Then it is also famous for its foods. I believe my country serves delicious food, and in fact, we have traditional attire like sari, which is famous all over the world.
Okay. Where do you live in your country?
I live in a city called Pune, which is in Maharashtra state. It is one of the big city in this state. It has multinational companies, and people have lot of opportunities to grow and excel over here.
Fine. Is it an interesting place to live?
Yes, of course, because Pune is surrounded by few hill stations where on weekend you can go and spend quality time with your family, and you can enjoy delicious food of this place. And it is famous for its shopping also. We have a lot of street markets here.
Okay. How's the weather there?
I think Pune is best for its weather because it is surrounded by hill stations. Therefore, the weather is always pleasant, and it is quite comfortable even if you want to go in afternoon when the sun is scorching.
Okay. Fine. So that's it for part one.
Okay, you want me to? Sorry.
Okay, are we
That's
done?
it from my side. Yeah. Any other thing you want to practice?
Oh,
I'll be here for 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, ma'am.
okay.
I have
Okay.
my office calls and then maybe you can
Okay.
continue.
So I'll just give a feedback again, Arti, Adwani. The same
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
One of the big city you said. So instead of
Hello.
one of the big cities.
Oh man, I'm doing same mistake daily one.
Yeah, this is why, this has a very big impact in your mark, because
Yes.
yeah, so what you do so that you remember to correct it, Google it. Google it, you say
Okay.
one of, just write the phrase one of my friends or one of my blah blah blah, and then you have all those would pop up that would explain about that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, good
please,
idea.
okay.
I have noted this down.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. And also, like, I want to comment about when Jet Li asked you what is your city famous for. And I learned this from my course, and I know this is really easier for us. We can just give one
Okay.
instead of giving two. It's also good to
Okay.
give two, but it's easier for us, and we can develop that answer.
Okay. Okay, so I should be giving one idea and explain it further
Yeah.
instead of giving multiple ideas.
Yes,
Okay, I got it.
exactly. Yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
you got it.
Yeah.
So like you
Yeah.
said about sari, you can just focus on sari and give more like 2 to 4,
Yeah, I think,
2 to 3
understood.
details.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
doke. All right, go.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, ma'am, but you said that in part one and from other places also, I learned that in part one, we have to give one line answer with a supporting this thing, supporting fact or supporting example, maybe. So it should be around 2 line.
Yeah,
answer
2
for a
2 to
particular
3,
question.
3 to 4 is still good, as long as it's not too long, because as long as you are aware, you always think that, okay, part 1 should be not too long. So 3, you can still make it 4 sentences. And for example, you say, oh, famous for sari, and sari is worn in every cultural events in my country, and that's it. So, or you can add a little bit more. But part 3 is different because you have to speak, for that question, you have to speak at least 40 seconds to 1 minute. So that there's a big difference.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Okay,
That's
continue.
what I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
Jetli, you want to go or you would continue?
Okay, I'm going.
Otherwise, my
Yeah.
questions are ready for you.
Yes. No, I think I won't be able to complete by that time. Better I'll leave now. See you all tomorrow then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Bye, Jetli.
Bye.
Okay. So, Ardi, you continue with what you want. Continue with, okay, I'll ask Rishu. Rishu, are you there?
Yes.
All right. So, you are ready to dive in with our speaking? Can you be, yeah, can you continue to be the examiner for Adwani for
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
one more, maybe part 2 question or part 3?
Okay. So, Aarti, this is the part 2 question.
Okay.
And the question is, describe a risk you have taken which had a positive result. And pointers are what it was, why you took it, and what was the result was, how you felt about it.
Oh man, this was too fast. 1 minute. Describe a risk you have taken which is a positive. Okay,
Describe
and what
a
are my
risk.
bullets?
Yeah.
Just 10 bullet
And
points.
Bullet. What it was, why you took it, what the result was, how you felt about it.
Okay, sure.
And
I'll just quickly write down my points and I'll talk about it.
Yeah, you have the time like 1 minute for preparation, right?
Yeah, I'm just starting its time.
Okay.
Started.
Okay.
You're
Shall
done?
I start? Yeah, almost, I guess. Okay.
Okay, now you can start.
Okay. So, I'm a person who likes to take risks, and there are times where I have faced difficulties out of my such brave activities, and but I think I've never been disappointed in taking any of my decisions. So this was a time when I wanted to buy a new house, and it was back in 2018 when I was looking for a bigger house than a 1 BHK apartment which I was staying before. I started searching few areas in my city, and I was quite confused because almost all the flats were very expensive and out of my budget. So finally, I decided one of the area here in Keshaf Nagar, and this area, of course, is not center of a city or which is right well known in my city. It is little bit in the countryside, I would say, but still I opt for this option because when I came here and I saw this society where I'm living, it was quite equipped with all the amenities and facilities that I was looking for. And then my husband and I had a discussion. We checked our budgets and it was coming exactly what we were looking for. So we booked this house around after a discussion of 6 months searching here and there, and finally when we were getting the possession of the house, I was thinking that, oh my god, whether I have taken a risk or something, because I was thinking the area was not surrounded by too many shops or bus stops or any other facilities that I would have checked before booking this society. But finally I took this decision and paid for it. Slowly my area now has started improving, and I could see everything available in the locality. Later I realized that my decision was not wrong. Okay.
Yes, the time is up. You're speaking more than 2 minutes.
Okay. Really
Oh my
good.
God.
Okay. So there again, Adwani. One of the area, you said.
I have to work on this.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not a hard thing to correct. You
Yeah,
already,
sure.
I love it when you use that phrase because it's nice to listen to. But you only have to be aware of that rule in grammar.
Sure, ma'am. I
So,
think I have to go through it today itself. Otherwise, I'll be keep doing this mistake on daily basis, and I'll not improve. Better I look at
yeah,
it today.
practice to say it like one of my friends, the teachers. You said the first one, part one, you one of the big city. You said city instead of cities, and then now you also said one of the area. So it's the same thing, but because you are used to do that, so it's not like easy for you to correct. I mean, right now, but
Yeah.
it's not really a big problem when you realize that, okay, it's just because you don't really think that it's wrong to say
Yeah.
that. That's why. But what I want you
Right.
to do,
Ma'am,
Google it.
is there any replacement for this phrase instead of I using always one of the I can go for any other phrase that will stop me from doing this mistake?
No, 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 no. Don't change it. It's nice. You just have you just have to add s. That's it. And keep
Okay.
saying it while you are maybe alone, or just keep saying it until it becomes natural to your,
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
in your speech
Sure.
organs.
I'll do that.
But please look it up, Google it, so that when you have this visual, you can see it in your head. Yeah, it's more like you feel like, okay, this is a mistake when I say this. So
Yeah.
you can correct easily when you see it in your own eyes that, oh yeah, this is this one of the, yeah, you have to put s. So that's how you do it. Just a suggestion.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
All
Sure.
right.
I have to use plurals, right?
Okay.
Understood.
Rishi is gone. Where is Rishi? She disappeared. Okay, so welcome Jennifer and Runal. So welcome guys, and Dave, of course. Let me just cough. Okay, I'll mute myself. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so Dave, get the ball rolling.
All right, and should I ask questions or should I? I didn't get it.
Oh,
Okay. I'll ask questions.
okay. So that's
Alright.
yeah.
Okay.
Adwani's turn.
Okay, Dave. Shall we start with part one?
Yes, please. I mean, sorry about that. It's a bit noisy over here. Kids are playing.
No problem. Okay, sure. What games are popular in your country?
Well, I would say it's cricket because it's not only in India, but South Indian countries are crazy about it. Uh, I don't know. I mean, in British government was ruling all over the India earlier than that, and they brought this game in India. And after that, all the traditional games which were in India, they vanished, and the cricket has took place.
Mm-hmm. Do you play any games?
Well, I do play cricket, and I love to. I mean, I still play cricket and some indoor games as well.
Okay. How do people learn to play in your country? Dave,
Well, they
you
go out and they go out and they learn from their the friends and neighbors, and this is how they start learning. And they watch cricket, games on television as well, and after that they do practicals. So this is how they start playing all these games.
Okay. Do you think it's important for people to play games?
It is very important. If you'll stay home all the time and you are not doing any physical activities, this won't help you out. And for being mentally and physically, healthy, you should play games. It includes jumping, running, and whenever you are doing all these activities, it's good for your health and your mental health as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done for part one. Ma'am, should we go for the feedback or we just move to the part two?
Um, is it okay if I'll let the others speak first? Because like Runal, he's new. And okay,
Yes, please.
so let's let Runal speak too. Give him a chance.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? So do you know how it
Yeah,
works
I'm
here,
good.
Runal?
No, I don't know how it works.
Okay, so Dave will take care of you. Dave will be the examiner and you answer the questions.
Yes.
Is that okay?
So, Dhruval, what we do over here is like it's a practice session for everyone, and it's your first time. So what we'll do, we do the practice mock-up test for everyone. One will be the examiner, and you will be the examinee, and after that we switch with each other. Rita is very generous and kind, and she is ESL trainer as well. So she gives you the feedback, and so this is how we do it, and it's almost running. I really love this group. So I will allocate you Jennifer, and Jennifer will be the examiner. You will be replying the answers. You will be answering her questions, and then we'll switch with each other, right? So Jennifer, can you take it over? Take it over, please.
Okay, so I'm going to ask question.
Oh, Jennifer, sorry, let me
Yes.
interrupt for a bit. Do you have the
Hello?
questions from Cambridge, from IDP, or whatever you have?
I don't have, but I do have a book here.
Is
From
that
the
IELTS? Is that IELTS?
Yes.
Because I noticed yesterday you threw some questions that I felt like it's not with IELTS.
I just invented
Yeah,
that question.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but right now I do have a book here. From
Okay,
the
that's
IELTS.
good. Just to make it sure. All right, so go
Okay.
ahead.
So part one,
It's for Drew now.
Okay.
I do what? Yeah, are you working or are you student?
I'm working in a company, and I just recently joined GB. Is called GB Electronic Distribution Company. That my role is to play to control all the panels and the switch ports, as well as the consumer any complaint that I whenever I get a complaint, so I have to solve the problems.
Okay, that's great. And describe the neighborhood where you live.
So this is part two question now, Jennifer.
Part one only.
Oh, okay. So I just thought with the
Yeah.
word describe. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. To be honest, my neighbors are very generous, calm, and uh, kindly person that whenever I need some help, so they are ready to help me. And all the festivals and all the celebration we are celebrate get together. And in fact, they are in fact we also visit some new places, get together, and they are very kindly.
Okay, great. What do you like about living there?
I would say I have been living in my city, Vadodara. It's called Vadodara for 22 years. 22 years. So I'm very happy because in my city we have all amenities and facilities that people needs to live a luxurious life, and I don't have any complaint about any amenities that I don't have. So I'm being happy that I have this beautiful house and good city.
Hi.
Right. Right. So, yeah, and how about what do you dislike about your neighborhood?
Mm, well, to be honest, that I don't think that any disadvantage that I have, but sometimes whenever we go to the small trip or they denied sometimes or because of they have work or sometimes they also make some excuses. That's the disadvantage that I know about my neighbors.
Okay, let me interrupt. So I think with the question there, I think Jennifer said about what do you like about your neighbors? Uh, I think that was you answered it the way like that in that question, but I think Jennifer said, what do you like about your neighborhood? Am I correct, Jennifer?
Yeah, what do you like about living there?
Before that, there was a question before that.
Describe the neighborhood where you live.
Yes, okay. Describe the neighborhood. And your answer, Junal, I noticed that you described about a neighbor or your neighbors. You said they are kindly and we go some places, but the
He
question
also
was
is a
about your
kind person. I
neighborhood.
mean, it was very similar.
Neighborhood and neighbor, they're not the same, Dave. Neighbor is a person, and neighborhood is the community.
Okay.
You
So I need to answer again.
okay? Just a moment. Okay, Rishu, do you have an idea? What do you say, Adwani, about neighbor and neighborhood? You said, Dave, you said
You
like
said
they are
correctly,
the
ma'am.
same?
Neighborhood is the area, basically, the region where we stay.
Yes, and neighbor is a person, like it's
Who's
your
staying
neighbor.
next to you?
Yeah, a person it's not a house, it's not an apartment, it's a person when you say neighbor. But neighborhood is the area around where you live. But that also includes, like, of course, people, but it's not only a person, but neighbor is just a person.
Okay.
Okay, so one more chance for Drunal. Just go back to the question. Okay, there was also a question, what do you like, what do you dislike about your neighborhood? So, and again, you answered about people, your neighbors. So this is the community where you live in. What do you dislike about this area? Maybe you can say, oh, the people, I don't like the people in this neighborhood.
Okay.
But okay, so can you please ask that question, and that's the last for Drunal. What do you dislike, Jennifer?
Yeah,
Please.
what do you dislike about your neighborhood?
Well, to be honest, there are many things that I don't like about my neighborhoods because though they are kind and generous, but sometimes they all peoples are throwing their trash into the on the roads inside of the pedestrian, and as well as they do not clean surroundings their home. So that's how our society look like dirty, and that's the thing that I don't like it about.
All right, so sounds good. That's better, Drunal.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you are aware. If you did you take the test before or not? It's gonna be your first time. But part one questions are supposed to be you answer them in a short, you give short answers, 3 sentences or 4 sentences, and that's it. And you don't worry about ideas whatsoever to expand it. You worry about that in your part three questions. But with part one, just relax and answer it like, just briefly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and also when you, for example, when you are asked what do you like about your, what you do you dislike about your neighborhood, and you answered really good about people throwing trash and everything. But just a tip, and this is for everyone. When you give example, just give like one. It's better to just give one and develop that. But like I said, part one is only like few details about the about your answer, why you answer that way. Okay, dokie.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. So now it's Jennifer's. Okay, Dave, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. So do you wanna? I know.
Yes, so should I ask questions to Jennifer? This is what you're trying to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Jennifer. Here are some questions for you in part three. I know you are very good with your part one. So, questions in and it's all about a movie, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Are films popular where you come from?
Yes, it is popular here in my country because people loves to see movie. I think because we can relate to the movie that the director wants to portray, and like it's pandemic, so most likely we don't really watch movie in the theater, but people just tend to watch it at home through Netflix. And there's a lot of movies on Netflix and also TV series. And I really enjoy watching TV series as well, aside from the movie. It even though they are both the same. Yeah.
Okay, Dave,
Okay.
let me just interrupt so that I can give feedback right away.
Yes, please.
Okay, so when the question is about popular, it means like, okay, when you answer about popular, what is popular? Is a movies popular in your country? So you answer it like yes. If you say yes, it's popular. In fact, there are like two cinemas in one small village. Uh, so that means it's really popular because you see, you have cinemas, theaters, for example, in one small village. That's how popular it is. That means many demands, it's popular. So when you have two cinemas, that means there are many people who love to see movies, right? So that's how you answer when it's popular. For example, you would say, oh, in this village, there are three theaters, and the next village, just next to that, there are also two cinemas, something like that. Or in that mall, we have three cinemas in one mall in the downtown area. That's how popular, and a lot of people go there. And you said about pandemic, that's understandable, that okay, now it's pandemic, so they just watch the movies in their own homes. So, and also, Jennifer, you said about people love to see movie. So in this case, when you say people love to see, it's a general, you are talking about general thing about watching movies. You should use the plural form. That's how I don't know the rules, I don't remember, but I know it's just kind of odd to listen to say people love to see movie. If it's singular, you say people love to see a movie, but I didn't hear the article are there. So I think, and the subject is people, so you can use movies instead of movie. People love to see movies or to watch movies. Okay, so just a tip. All right, so next question, Dave, please.
What films are popular with young people in your country?
It's really hard to tell that because it depends on the personality of the person. For example, the person is outgoing, so he would prefer to watch like a a dance movie or something like an active movie. I forgot the genre, but maybe an action movie. Yeah, if it's a guy, and but if it's an introvert kind of person, he might want to watch a certain drama kind of movie. So yeah, it really depends. But I would say that in general, the teenager mostly want to watch like a teenage film, something like um, a mixture of dancing, singing, and a lot of action. Sometimes sci-fi movies as well. So
Right.
I don't know if I answered that. I don't really know yeah, the answer for that.
Right.
Okay.
Do people? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, but because we have only like 3 minutes left, I want to give Rishi a chance to speak. Is that okay, guys?
All right. Thank you.
Rishi, are you there? Are you crying, Rishi?
No, no, no. I'm just waiting.
Sorry.
No, I'm just
Don't-
desperately waiting for my
Don't cry, okay, please.
No, no.
All right. So Dave will take care of your questions. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, is it okay, Dave?
Yes. What kind of movies will be popular? Let's say from 25 years from now in future.
Okay, it's a very tricky question to ask. But I would say the kind of movies we are looking nowadays, the trend has changed. Now people are more towards into that sci-fi movies where the fiction is a lot, and even we are observing that the thinking of people are going beyond to their perspective. They are thinking of a different level. Like nowadays, we are looking some series or movies which are based on that people are going and living on another planet other than Earth. So I would suggest that I would say that it probably be a different world of movie where we people like to see, and that's it. I think.
Why have the forms of popular entertainment has changed over the years?
Then just repeat this question again.
Why have the forms of popular entertainment has changed over the years?
See, the entertainment industries have developed a lot, and we have experienced a lot of changes from like past decade. We can say earlier we have a very fixed or like a fixed thinking where people have that same notions that people usually likes to watch only the drama or the hero based movie, action based movie, I can say. But now the trend has almost changed now because of like everyone has that options of giving their opinions and sharing their experience. Directors or the producer have changed their mindset, and they just started doing things which are not up to like the expectation of the viewers. They are thinking beyond their they are basically thinking out of box and just going beyond the expectation of a normal people, what the normal person expecting to see. So I think that movies have changed, and the dramas, or I can say the series we are looking from past, and nowadays it's changed totally. And for example, I can say earlier we don't have a comedy kind of genre in our TV or in our television, but nowadays, just because of the popularity, the comedy is a part of every series or every movie. So we can see that. So this is how the changes have occurred.
All right. Thank you. And
I think less than about 1 minute. I just want ma'am to give me the feedback.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was listening to your thinking out of this box. Did you say that? Out of this box?
Out of the box.
Out of the box. Okay, that was really good. I was like, woo, nice. So, yeah, I think, I don't know if, oh, that's it. So next time again, guys. Okie dokie. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday. Yes.